You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. What's next for Manny Pacquiao, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the best to ever do it? This is a difficult topic for me, because it's so many different ways I can go with that exact same question. Manny Pacquiao is one of the best fighters to ever do it, not only from a fighting standpoint, but just representing the Philippines and just everything that he's done for boxing. Like, he's 39 years old. He's coming off of a TKO victory over Lucas Matisse in Malaysia, and I've said in previous videos that I wanted to see Manny Pacquiao retire, and we kind of give Manny Pacquiao a pass in terms of fighting the best guys at welterweight because of the whole Bob Arum, top rank situation with Al Heyman and them not really negotiating on fights, things of that nature. But Manny Pacquiao is a free agent. Like, he's a free agent. Like, he's out here making his own moves, even though he worked with Golden Boy on this one, because Lucas Matisse is a part of Golden Boy. Like, Manny Pacquiao was running his own show for the first time in his career, and it changes a lot of things. It changes a lot of things. And there's so many different things going on with Manny Pacquiao, period, which makes it difficult to answer the question of what's next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down basically from every aspect. Number one, personally, I think he should retire. I've been consistent with that opinion. I think he should retire. Flat out, point blank, period. Like, he won a title. Whether you want to call it the actual WBA title or the interim WBA title, we don't know what's going on with Keith Thurman right now. We don't know if they, made him drop the belt or stripped him. We don't know. We don't know. We're getting different reports and everything. So, bottom line is Manny Pacquiao won a quote-unquote title fight against Lucas Matisse. Now, mind you, Lucas Matisse, he looked bad when he won the title. He looked bad when he won the title. He just hit the guy with his money shot. But Manny Pacquiao can ride off into the sunset and be celebrated like the champion and the legend that he is. But we all know that that scenario is not going to happen. That's just my own personal opinion. Now, what I think is actually going to happen, I think business for Manny Pacquiao is booming right now. It's booming, because after the fight against Lucas Matisse, of course he called out Floyd Mayweather. Like, of course he would, because he knows that's a big ass bag of money, and there's a lot more money than he would have gotten his last fight, strictly because he don't have to cut Bob Arum into the mix as far as the pot is concerned. But I don't see Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement to fight Manny Pacquiao. You know what? I take that back. Floyd Mayweather's capable of doing anything at the end of the day, because he know if he signs up to fight somebody, it don't matter what it is, people going to come and watch, because people are going to want to see him lose. No matter if he's 40 years old or 70 years old, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he's going to want to see, people just going to want to see Mayweather lose at the end of the day. But just gut feeling is, I don't think that happens. I really don't think that happens. Floyd Mayweather's going to come back for a check, but he's going to come back because it's something that the public want to see as well. So I just don't see that as an option for Manny Pacquiao. But there are some alternatives where if I had to kind of strategize his next moves, I would do it in this way. First of all, before I even get to that, Manny Pacquiao looked good against Lucas Matisse. Gotta give him credit. He looked good. Even though Lucas Matisse was a punching bag with arms, I mean, he looked good. He looked good at the end of the day. He just showed me that he wasn't washed up. And then a lot of people thought that he won the Jeff Horn fight. And if you really think about it, when Pacquiao was on his game, there's not a lot of people that can beat him. The only reason that I've been saying I wanted for him to retire is because usually when guys are fighting and they're a little past their prime, usually they don't walk into retirement on their own. They usually get put into retirement by fighting somebody that's really overmatching them. And I just personally don't want to see that for Pacquiao. But since he's in the game and I had to craft out some opponents for him and what's next, this is what I would suggest for Manny Pacquiao. Number one, since he is handling his own business, he should just do one fight deals with whoever's offering the best business offer. Whether that's HBO or Eddie Hearn and DAZN or Al Heyman. Whoever comes up with the best business look for one fight, he should go ahead and do it, because he needs to maximize his opportunities as not only an independent fighter but an independent promoter. You know, he's fighting under his own promotion now, so that's big business, that's big money. So hopefully he has some people in his corner that know what they doing business wise and make sure he's making the proper boss moves, not worker moves, but boss moves. You hear Floyd Mayweather talking about it all the time, and Manny Pacquiao finally is in a position to do it, even though he's 39 years old. Should have did it probably about 5 to 10 years ago, but that's neither here nor there. If I was Manny Pacquiao, I would look for guys that you will have a pretty good chance of winning and you will get some notoriety. Off the top of my head, Amir Khan. Manny Pacquiao beats Amir Khan. He knocks out Amir Khan right now at 39. Right now, he knocks out Amir Khan. Number 2, Kell Brook. Me personally, I think Manny Pacquiao would stop Kell Brook right now at 39 years old. Like, them eye sockets wouldn't be able to hold up. Those are 2 fights right there that I think Manny Pacquiao would win. Now, those will be big money fights. He can do them in the UK. I think Manny Pacquiao would beat both of them, no matter if it was in the UK, if it was in Malaysia, if it was in the US. It doesn't matter. I think Manny Pacquiao beats both of those guys. And it's not because I feel like Manny Pacquiao's that much better than them two. It's just the fact that I feel like Kell Brook is damaged goods and Amir Khan is damaged goods. And I think Pacquiao was good enough to take advantage of it. It is what it is. Those are 2 fights that are open for Manny Pacquiao. Now, you know, there are some other options out there. He could go after a Danny Garcia. Hell, I would favor Manny Pacquiao against Danny Garcia. I think he's too fast. Too much hand speed. Danny Garcia would have to hit him with a money shot. And I don't know if that eyes closed left hook is going to work against Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a little more defensively responsible than he has been in the past. Now, Keith Thurman, I wouldn't want to see him against Keith Thurman. That's a bad matchup for Manny Pacquiao. Earl Spence, that's a hell of a bad matchup for Manny Pacquiao. Another southpaw, real sharp, real technical, and he got power, and he just goes to the body. Yeah, that's a bad matchup. Real bad matchup. Terrence Crawford, we already know. Manny Pacquiao don't want no parts of Terrence Crawford. No parts of Terrence Crawford. But see, now, another fight that Manny Pacquiao can take, he get some redemption against Jeff Horn. Because he quote unquote has a belt now. And that's another money fight where if he's making boss moves, he can promote that to ESPN. He can promote that to the ESPN Plus app. He can promote that to HBO. Actually, he could probably make that pay-per-view and people are going to buy it. He could probably make that pay-per-view on HBO and they stack the undercard and people will buy that fight. They will buy that fight. So even though I want to see Manny Pacquiao retire, as you can see, the man has options even at 39. He has options. He's still one of the biggest names in the sport. Now, whether you think he's a top 5 welterweight, a top 10 welterweight, or you feel like he's not in the top 10 at all, if you feel like he will fight everybody at welterweight, or you feel like he's been ducking for years, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he's still Manny Pacquiao. He still carries a certain cachet with him. When people hear that he's fighting, people are still watching. It's not as much as it was before, but people are still watching. And there's definitely options out here for Manny Pacquiao. I mean, I'll sum it up for you again. Amir Khan, that's a fight he can win. Kell Brook, that's a fight he can win. He can revisit that fight with Jeff Horn and get a rematch under his own terms and not under Bob Arum's terms. And he's not with Top Rank anymore. He's under his own promotional company, and now he's a boss. He is officially a boss now. So, I mean, Manny Pacquiao is really free to do whatever he wants at this point. And it's crazy it took for him to be in this position at the age of 39. Like, imagine if he had been in this position before the Floyd fight. You know how much more money he would have brought to the table? And that's another thing. And I try to stay away from the money issue with Pacquiao because I'm not his banker. I'm not his accountant. I don't do his taxes. I don't know what's going on with him and, the whole money aspect. People saying that he broke. People saying that, he owed the IRS. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about any of that stuff. I don't know if he's fighting for the love of the game. I don't know if he's fighting because he needs the money or if it's a combination of both. But I know that if there's a legend out here and they're fighting way beyond their prime, like as a fight fan, I just hate to see that. Like, I hate to see guys like Roy Jones, a Bernard Hopkins, getting knocked out of the ring like that. Like, that's killer, man. Like, it's crazy. Just seeing that, like, Bernard Hopkins was a living legend and just couldn't stop fighting. And a Joe Smith Jr. knocked him clean out the ring. Like, you just don't want to see your legends go out like that. So that's why I'm so adamant about Manny Pacquiao, like, retiring. But I mean, hell, if he gonna go out on his shield, I guess he's just gonna go out on his shield. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about what's next for Manny Pacquiao. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.